Cute cats, dancing bears, and terror around the world. I'm Icee Davidson, and this is the Low Definition Moment. The reviews are in, and everything I touch turns to gold. I know what you're thinking. You want me to touch you too. This is the Low Definition Moment. I'm Icee Davidson. Thanks for tuning in. What is the Low Definition Moment? It is a moment in time between that ThinkTech show and that ThinkTech show. What show's on next, I don't know, but I'm sure it's going to be great. Thanks for watching. Before we get into the things that I want to talk to you about today, I do have to talk about the news. So what is news? News. Killer mosquitoes, terror, Bloomingdale's opens in Honolulu, and Pidgin English is now an official language. I think that means everybody in Hawaii is bilingual now. Right on. I love it. We're all moving along. What am I going to talk to you about in today's show? Things that I like to do, things that I like to listen to, things that I don't like. I'm going to talk to you about. That's what this is. Let's get into it. First, I went to my favorite Tuesday joint. It's called Royal Kitchen. It's on River Street and whatever that back street is over there off of Mauna Kea, etc. They have good stuff. It is my Tuesday joint because my favorite place is closed on Tuesdays, but Royal Kitchen does do the job. Now, right there downtown, Manapua's, you're going to get the baked ones there. They're really great. Their chow fun is pretty good too. Check them out. They are always available for you. Royal Kitchen right there on Merchant Street. Check them out. Look how fat I am. I eat and I eat and I eat and I eat for you. That's right. I do it for you. If there's a place that you want me to check out in Honolulu or anywhere around the world, I'll try to get there. Email me, iceedavidson@gmail.com. If you got a question, email me there. Let's move on. We have a website, lowdefmoment.com, and on that website you can submit tracks or anything that you'd like me to talk about. And because we missed last week due to technical difficulties, I do have two people to share with you. The first one, I've been talking about them a lot. They are called Books on Tape. They sent in a track. They sent in a track where I would have to pay for that. And really quickly, I'm not going to buy your tracks to share them with people. So if you're out there and you want me to share one that I can actually share for free. So what I did is I went and pulled one of their free ones. I don't even remember the name of the song. Let's take a listen to it. They do have an album out. It's not on that one. We can talk about that after. Let's take a listen.
But the other half knows, and it definitely shows it has no clue. So I lie to myself with promises of betterment.
Like I said, they did submit that album. It's called My Only Friend or My One Friend Nelson. That's not a track off that. Head over to their website, Bandcamp, Books on Tape Band at Bandcamp. You saw it there. You'll find it on our website. Check them out. On Twitter at Books on Tape Band. Thank you, Zuri, for putting that up there for me. Let's get to the next one. She's laughing because I'm fooling around. Let's get to the next one. This is J-Whit. He sent in a video called Gravy. It's a hot one. Let's check it out.
If anybody wanna call me, tell them niggas I'm gravy. If anybody wanna call me, I don't need no help, I know I'm gravy, baby. You standing with your hand up, stand down, I'm gravy. I don't need no help, I know I'm gravy. If anybody wanna call me, tell them niggas I'm gravy.
The joint is pretty good. It's gravy. Believe me, you're going to want to check him out on Twitter. There it is, J-Whit. Head over to our website, Low Def Moment, if you want to watch the whole video. I have it available for you. Thanks to everybody that sent in the submission. We will get to them all. Still to come, we have Lil Mexico, Tiger Side, Young Siege, and a Lebanese chick named Jamayo. We'll check them out soon. Let's move on. If you're following us on Twitter, Low Def Moment, our show's Twitter, you will know that we've been testing out the waters with the web polls, and I've been sort of having fun with John Leguizamo. Why, I don't know. People keep asking me, why am I picking on John Leguizamo? And I have no reason other than he was the name that I came up with. So I've been pitting him against some big things to see who are the biggest star. And last week we put him up against unemployment, and it looks like 92% of you think unemployment is a bigger star than John Leguizamo. John, I love you, bro. Don't hate us. We're just having fun. This is the Low Definition Moment. Let's move on. Follow us on Twitter to get more of that stuff. This past week, I got so much to talk about. This past week, I went to HPR, Hawaii Public Radio. They had an open house. I saw it as an opportunity to see the inner workings of a radio station, and what I found was amazing. Here's a picture of, what's his name, Gene Evans. The other cat, I don't remember his name. But inside, they showed us their awards, their little room. They talked it up about what they've got going on there. And one of the more interesting points that I found about HPR is that they have zero debt. And I thought that was really cool. And believe me, this place is big. You should see all the towers that they showed. They're big. Hawaii Public Radio. That we were treated to a performance by, what's his name, Dwayne Padilla and Ian O'Sullivan. They played a little duet thing for us before we left. Let's take a little look at a piece of that. Telling you, these two cats are pretty amazing. Dwayne Padilla, you can find him online, and Ian O'Sullivan. They rock. I think in February they're going to do a show there at the Atherton Theater. Check out HPR, their website, and all of that to find out details on that. Let's move along. This is the part of the show where that's the name of the show, the Low Definition Moment, is where I get to talk about something that is interesting to me or bothers me or whatever I want to talk about, actually. And what I want to talk about is the terror in Paris and worldwide and the reaction to it. I find it quite interesting that, one, the media is trying to play like this is a big American failure, like somehow our government failed. And I don't see that. I see our government protecting us and it happening to another country. And as bad as that is, I think that we need to keep in mind that we are still safe. We should stay vigilant but still be aware that we are safe and not be afraid and deterred by the terrorism. With that said, there is a lot of talk of war, and you can see it building up in the world. Countries changing laws in their countries, countries saying that other countries as allies should be backing them. Is it World War III on the rise? I don't know, but some of the talk is very crazy. You know, I've been hearing people saying, throw them all away, send them all back, turn them into armies, all this crazy stuff that ultimately isn't really the American way, now is it? Is World War III coming? I don't know. Is it possible? I'm scared to think that it might be. Am I afraid? Nah, because I'll be dead hopefully before it all happens. Oh, please let me die before all the bad stuff happens in the world. This has been a Low Definition Moment, and I'm Icee Davidson. And before you leave, check out our website, ThinkTechHawaii.com. Follow us on Twitter at ThinkTechHI, Instagram, Facebook, and all that good stuff. And be part of this thing called ThinkTech Hawaii. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Icee Davidson. Aloha.